Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Emile Solil's grandparents released without charge after 17 hours of questioning by cops over murder of boy 2. Emile Solil's grandparents have been released without charge after being arrested in connection with his alleged murder. Philippe and Anne Vedovini, both 59, were quizzed for 17 hours after Emile was found dead in the French Alps. He was staying at the Vedovinis' isolated holiday home in the alpine hamlet of Haut-Vernet, south of Grenoble, when he disappeared in July 2023. Emile's remains, including a fractured skull, were found nearby 9 months later, following daily searches. On Tuesday, the Vedovincis were arrested in dawn raids along with 2 of their adult children, identified as Emile's aunt and uncle. All faced charges of intentional homicide and concealing a corpse, a statement released by Aix-en-Provence prosecutors said. But at 5 a.m. on Thursday, the 4 were released from the Secure Gendarmerie in Marseille, where they had been held. Isabelle Colombani, Mr. Vedovini's lawyer, said outside the gendarmerie, "After 17 hours of questioning today, the custody has been lifted. It's a relief for them and for their lawyers too. I have never been too worried. I thought we could explain everything. There were maybe some gray areas to clear up, but that's it." Julian Pinelli, MS Vedovini's defense barrister, said, "My client's custody has been lifted, which is naturally a huge relief. She is walking away free." He said Emile's grandmother wanted to participate in what could naturally be seen as an ordeal, but she did so because she felt it was also her contribution to this investigation, the results of which she is now awaiting. There was no immediate statement from Aix-en-Provence prosecutors or judicial police, who are in charge of the investigation. They could initially hold the 4 family members for a maximum of 72 hours, but can renew the custody period at any time in the future, as the investigation continues. Inquiry sources have confirmed that the Vedovinis, who were looking after Emile when he went missing, were arrested following months of police wiretaps. Conversations between them and other family members were all secretly listened to, while inquiries were conducted around their lives. At the time of Emile's disappearance, Mr. Vedovini admitted 15 minutes of inattention. The search for the toddler finally ended when Emile's bones were found in March 2024 by a rambler. A witness saw Mr. Vedovini, a physiotherapist osteopath, cutting wood outside his house around the time Emile is thought to have wandered off from the property in Haut-Vernet. Mr. Vedovini is also under investigation in connection with an entirely different case relating to sex abuse at a Roman Catholic school in the 1990s. He was training to be a monk when he worked at Riaumont, a Catholic community that includes a boarding school for troubled youngsters in northern France. Mr. Vedovini, who was known as Brother Philippe at the time, denies any wrongdoing. He gave up his vocation to become a monk in order to marry his wife, Anne Vedovini. Both remain devout Roman Catholics, who brought up 10 children including Emile's mother, who is now known by her married name of Marie Solil. Her husband is Colomban Solil, 27, who is Emile's father.